But oh, I'll let it boil for a minute. There and well, she would come and sit up.
Many years have you been digging peat, Paul?
Eh?
How many years have you been digging peat?
Oh, over 60 about.
Did your father dig this bog before you?
He did. That way.
You don't spend much money on coal, do you?
No, no. I'll tell you, coal's no use unless you have a greater rain.
Yes.
There's no use in the heart. And then ours never wanted coal for the sort or far darker, the dark and dark. The peats was the cleanest.
Martha was saying when she wants you, she sends the dog out for you. Is that right?
Oh, aye.
He knows where to come to.
Oh, aye. If I was the foot of the meadow down there, or if I was in that field there, where the pritters at,
Yeah.
and let him out, when he would come back, and he would look around him. And if I was in the pritter field, he would come there, and if I was away at the foot of the meadow, he would go on.
And you always know to come when the dog comes out?
Eh?
You always know to come, do you?
Oh, aye. I know there's something.
Uh-huh.
Either Tay Danner or somebody looking for something.
Right. Uh-huh. That's very useful. I'm sure it's quite a while since Martha was able to walk out here.
Oh, she wasn't out here. She wasn't out here 20 years.
Yeah.
No, it's 20 years.
When did you put the spuds in, Paul?
It's a fortnight against Saturday.
What type did you put in?
Eh?
What type?
Iron Vic.
Iron Vic.
And,
those are the blue ones, are they?
oh, that's the blue one.
Right.
I put in 3 dells of them, the golden ones.
Oh, they're good.
Oh, aye, they are. But they're worse to grow than the blue.
Yes, they're hard.
You need the extra strength of that.
Mm. They're not a good cropper.
Oh, I seen us growing and growing good ones.
Yeah.
There's an English woman that's come to the Grannock there. She's gone into the farm in the year.
That's right. They've got goats as well.
Eh?
They have a goat and a donkey, haven't they?
Oh, and a pony.
That's right.
And sheep.
That's right. They're nice people.
Eh?
They're nice people.
Oh, there. She goes up there the other night. But she doesn't believe it's this, what they call it, way of farming. Hygienic or
organic farming.
organic.
Right.
Farm.
Well, organic farming was basically the way that you farm.
Uh,
You just put manure on the land. You don't put the fertilizer.
no, no.
You put ordinary fertilizer on this year,
Oh,
didn't you?
Oh, I put fertilizer down.
How many bags to the acre did you put on?
I bet I only put on 16 drills through a field.
Right,
I put 2 bags. I put a bag to every 8 drills.
right. So
Well, if it would have been to an acre, I suppose that would have run maybe it would run about 800 of that sort of manure to the acre.
right.
But then the pretty manure now, you see, is far stronger than it used to be.
Did you used to scale the drills,
Oh,
Paul?
we used to draw the, when we were putting on, we used to put on 2 fields of pritters and we drew the dung all out onto the drills.
Yeah. And then,
you had to scale it.
that's right. What did that mean? What did scaling mean?
Well, when you drew it out, you threw it off on grapefuls down along the drill.
Right,
You just kept the horse going on and throwing the grapefuls off. Well, then you scattered them for the one to the other.
right.
So it was on below the pritters hour.
And then when you gathered the potatoes, you kept them in pits, did you?
Oh, well, kept them pats in the field.
Yes.
Covered, whilst covered, put maybe a winter rushes over them and then blew them out.
Yeah.
Kept them cleaner for left.
Did you ever grow flax up here?
We did, as soon as there were some years we had 3 fields.
Uh-huh. You made your own bands, did you?
Oh, what?
How many bands to the bundle?
Eh?
How many bands to the bundle?
Oh, well it used to be that they put them up in hunters, and a couple of bands round them, and some would have put them up when they were about 120.
Yeah.
And they tied them up that way, and they'd kind of an idea then what sticks of land they had when the bands fell.
Yes.
Oh,
How long?
a lot of sore work done in them times.
Where was your lint dam here, Paul?
There were 2 lint dams for them pilling posts at,
Right.
and there another in the middle of that, and there one.
Yes.
Well, the one was one, and then there was one in the middle of that place, and there used to be 2 at the head end. And away over at the far side of the bog, away in another place, there were a lint dam. That all had to be thrown down and thrown out. They were a good look of dirty, sore work with. Right, I know.
Paul, did you ever go to any of the fairs?
Oh, I used to go to nearly all the horse fairs. It was in Ballymena there.
Did you go to the Creebilly Fair?
No, Creek Valley Fair never was in my time.
Uh-huh.
They never in mine.
And
I went to the Mayfair man at them in Ballyclare.
Right. And what about the Bashane fairs?
Well, there were a sheriff, there were a Tullymore, was it,
That's right.
for cattle. I went to that.
Yeah. That was called the Bear Fair.
Eh?
Was that called the Bear Fair? Did you ever hear it called that?
Could be. It was
That was in
Tullymore,
Aye, that was in September.
Eh?
Was that in September?
Aye, it could be just about September. There were whilst horses and fools at it
Yes.
for my being. But it was just a field, you know.
Yes.
We stopped somewhere up at near up above the 3 trees was it?
That's right.
I think that's right. Oh, it's a good while ago. Oh, aye, good mind that. Oh, aye. Well, there's plenty of fairs. There's not much.
It's nice to see the butterflies out again.
Oh, man, it is. Great just to see. This nut's very good, these boys. They're about a stick on them. But it might go out of them when they go further down.
Have you ever found anything in your bog?
Eh?
Have you ever found anything in the bog?
Oh, aye. Down in the other bog we were cut to put a set of teeth up.
A set of teeth? Artificial teeth?
I do not know what they're out of. Or maybe somebody has been sure at the time.
You didn't find any bones with it?
No, just found the set of teeth, and I don't know where they went to for. They were kept for a long time.
You ever find any bog butter?
Eh?
You ever
No,
find
no,
any?
but there once is. I heard where the ones falling on with inlets of butter over there and that most of the dikes. And I heard where a boy that was cutting down a loam, and he cut down a loam, and he seen he was cutting down a loam beside a cow.
Right.
I did went into a
hole.
Oh, and as soon she kept her shape, they said to cut down long till she got there, and then she just fell into bone when she got there.
What do you call the wood that you get in the bog, Paul?
Eh?
What do you call that wood? Do you call that fir?
Aye, fir.
Fir.
Aye, but there you can get black oak.
Yes.
Down there, other moss are no fir on that. That's black oak it's on.
Right. That's very hard.
It's real hard.
Yes.
You get maybe about very near a perch long, about 5 yards long, or that lying down along the
Right.
on it. Oh, aye, that had been, them oak trees had been blew down the time of the flood. I tell you boy, it was at the, used to be down at the hen house there, up there, the hen house, he wondered where them oak trees come from. And I said they come down right over the hills at the time of the flood. They were blew down.
You believe that?
They were bound to come from somewhere.
Do you not think that maybe the country was covered in oak at one time?
Eh?
Do you not think the country was covered in oak?
Well, it might be, but it was only the odd one was about.
Yeah.
But that black oak was a great thing for. They made cabinets and things out of that.
Yes.
They could they could knot up, smoothed it up, sharp and nice, the black oak. I seen we used to have friends that was Green Island, and there were one of them a curtain down when they'd come down here. They had to take a bit of black oak with them.
Right. Well, what do you think of this organic farming that the girl was talking about?
Well, I don't know. I would think that woman has come out of England, and I would think she'll hit it about a wee while in that country before she knows just all about the run of farm. I see she went away there to a place and bought a wee old tractor and 2 trollers, and that tractor she bought, the thing's done. And she has 2 trollers with it. She said she gave 600 for it. But I think she would be.
Well, did you not give her any advice?
She's a wee old pony. She's a wee old pony and belongs to somebody in Belfast. And they want 400 for it.
Yeah.
And she bid them 250. And I asked her what age it was. She said it was maybe 14 or 15. Well, she said, I only these days it could take a head staggers. And you'd be far better not to. She said, I offered them 250 for it. And so I offered them far too much for, you wouldn't know the day now one that. When they come that age, that's what they do.
Yeah.
They'll take a head stagger. And she's no need of the thing anyway, but all the same, I'll tell you, it's a great thing that everybody gets pleased in their sale. That's the best.
You don't think you'd like to live in the city?
Eh?
You don't think you'd like to live in the city?
Oh no, I would think just early morning. So we've got an evening.
Aye.
I would expect that would be my time would be getting up right now.
What do you think of all the things that you've seen? Like, you see television there. You never would have believed that, would you?
Oh no, that's right. And radio there, radio and television. You'd wonder just how they run it. Like when I was young, there were no such things as that.
Yeah.
There were one article that you could have put up a post outside and it had what they called earphones,
That's right.
and they put them over.
You know what?
The thing wasn't playing. They said.
Did you have one of those?
No, no.
You know what?
Rover,
You know what they were called?
Rover. No.
Cat's whiskers.
Eh?
They were cat's whiskers.
Uh-huh. Rover. Rover. Here. Here. I don't want you to go away to fall in with other dogs.
Yeah.
Maybe a sheep about them.
Bad company.
Dogs about here would make after sheep. Rover. Here, come on.
Here she comes.
I never took heat. Ah, there it is. It's coming.
That's a great pet. You never kept a cat?
No, no,
Oh no.
no.
My goodness. That'll cool her down.
She'll come out and give us the first shake now.
Yeah.
That's him.
Him.
Her.
Him. Yeah.
That's just what she does when she goes near water.
Well, that's why she's got a good coat.
Eh?
That's why she's got a good coat.
Going out and round there, not dress. Going out and round and dress and drive. Going out and round and dress. Where were you when you were away at your 81?
Well, you must have thought it great when you had your first tractor.
Oh, why? It was. I had 2 horses here at the time when I got her. I got her that boy in Ballymena and the Fair Hall knew.
Yes.
And that was 62, I think. That's a good wee while ago. Well, I kept the horses on for a year for I thought I never could drive her. That should maybe run off with me, but at the end of that time I found out they weren't near enough of speed on.
Yeah.
And I sold them there. Oh, the tractor was handy. But boys, do you know, if you had 2 good working horses, you could have done a serious work with. I seen us seeing then 8 acres of corn, 2 fields of prentice, and whilst 2 of land, the way it ran. And that was all done with the horses there.
That's some job.
Eh?
That was some job.
Oh, they knew something about working there. None of the young ones knows anything about working now. They're sitting in the tractor for the start in the morning to the job till it's finished. They wouldn't. I wouldn't want to. They would think a peat spade was a machine gun. I'll hit the colour more at the top of that to level that's the stone.
Right, you go ahead.
Aye, but down there I'll...
Oh, right, okay. I'll get out of your way. Did you ever hear tell of a flactoring spade?
A flactoring spade?
Aye.
So what?
Did you ever use one?
No, I never used one. But there were more than enough company dad. There were more left over there. And them bushes there. And they would take the flactor and know an acre of ground on it.
Right.
And went and have that flactoring spade.
Mm.
They had an article on them. And a big leather article along the front of it. That was to drive the flactoring spade.
Sort of harness.
Ah, well, they had the harness one. That man flactored some ground this day, I heard to say it.
What was he called, do you remember?
David McCall.
Uh-huh.
He was David McCall.
How long ago would that be?
Eh?
How long ago would that be?
Oh, it would be... I heard them talking about them flactoring and now when I was a wee lump man, that would be between 70 and 80 years ago.
Was that really to take the top of a peat bank, Paul, or was it for potatoes?
Eh?
Was it for potatoes or was it for a peat bank?
What, the flactoring?
Aye. Was it for rigging potatoes?
Oh, it was for prickers.
Aye.
You see, the ground was all on rags there, and they just took the top off the rag over the round and dropped that over onto the shock, and then they that place for digging though and for setting the prickers, you see.
Right.
And that was on below the dung and the prickers. Oh, that's what it was for. Oh.
Did you ever have any other ducks or hens?
Oh, well, long ago you see them.
Uh-huh.
But not a slow time.
Do you have many boyfriends that bring you flowers?
I ain't gonna be old. And you wonder what them do there.
That's right. It's a very good year for bluebells.
I suppose I tell for they were down in the garden there. That was the first place.
Yes.
At where they were a bunching down the tree, and then the hens scraped them out, and I brought them, and they got frosted, I think, and I brought them, put them in along there.
Yeah.
And then Mrs. Liddy brought me white and smacks.
It's nice.